So I ended the marriage once and for all, packed up my things, and moved back here to my hometown of Seattle. Go Seahawks. I took action, Russell. And you can too. Move, change, do something. If it's a mistake, do something else. Will you do that, Russell? Will you? Russell? I think we lost him.
No, we cut to the news 30 seconds ago.
For crying out loud. I finally bare my soul to all of Seattle, and they're listening to Chopper Dave's Rush Hour Roundup. Well, the rest of the show was pretty good. It was a good show, wasn't it?
Here, your brother called.
Roz, in the trade, we call that avoidance. Don't change the subject. Tell me what you think.
Did I ever tell you what this little button does?
I am not a piece of Lalique. I can handle criticism. How was I today?
Let's see. You dropped 2 commercials. You left a total of 28 seconds of dead air. You scrambled the station's call letters. You spilled yogurt on the control board, and you kept referring to Jerry with the identity crisis as Jeff.
You say my brother called.
Mm-hmm. Lately, everyone I know is settling down, getting married, having children. What am I doing wrong?
How do you want me to answer as a friend or a therapist?
As a friend.
See a therapist.
Frasier.
Well, Ross, I think your whole problem stems from some unresolved issues that cause you to choose the men you date. Always flashy and superficial, offering no prospect of a lasting relationship.
Why would I do that?
Maybe fear of commitment, fear of being hurt. Or maybe it's time you started looking at different kinds of men. You know, men who are more settled, a little less flash and more substance.
You're probably right, Frasier. You know, if I were smart, I'd go out with the next guy I see I'm not the least bit attracted to.
Boss, I did flip my tongue. Can you kiss it and make it better?
The next one after him. The only thing keeping me from completely falling apart right now is knowing that someone like you could be interested in me.
Well, then there's no point in denying it, is there?
No, maybe the idea of you and me isn't so crazy. You are the kind of man I should be with. Smart, gentle. Ow, I said gentle.
Oh, I'm sorry, Roz. You know, it's just that there are so many...
I know. Workplace romances always fail.
Exactly my point.
And I'm on the rebound. I gotta give myself time to heal.
Yes, lots of time.
On the other hand, you are the one who always says the best relationships start with friendship.
Well, I do say that. Yes, it's true, but...
And we are friends, aren't we?
We're very good friends.
Right now, we are both free.
Well, in my case, it's painfully free.
You know, maybe if we both went into it with our eyes open. No, what am I saying? This is crazy. My relationship with you is probably the healthiest one I've ever had with a man. I don't want to screw that up.
Now that you mention it, my relationship with you is probably the best one I've ever had with a woman. Not that it's been much of a horse race, but...
To friendship.
Here's hoping. The next time you tell a man you love him, he says it back.
Well, let's see. I love you, Frasier.
I love you too, Roz. You gonna be all right?
Yeah.
Well, I'd better run.
Yeah, my saying I love you seems to have that effect on people.
No, I'll stay if you like.
No, don't you worry about me. I will not be alone. I will be sliding into a hot tub with my good friends, Ben and Jerry.
See you tomorrow, Roz.
See you, Frasier. So how did it go with Rita last night?
She didn't quite take to me.
Oh, you're just being hard on yourself like you always are.
You tell me. Over appetizers, she suddenly realized that she had a very early morning meeting. Suggested that we skip the jazz club after dinner.
People have meetings.
Mm-hmm. When the waiter suggested a souffle for dessert that would take an extra 30 minutes, she said, oh, dear God, no.
She was probably on a diet.
After I dropped her off at home, I noticed that she'd left her suede jacket in my car. I called to offer to swing it by, and she said, and I quote, just keep it.
What did you do to her?
Nothing. God, Roz, I have had it. You know, in the past 6 months, I have done everything a man can possibly do to meet a woman. Singles bars, blind dates, lecture series at the museum. I've even spent hours in the grocery store trying to look helpless in the produce department. That's it. I'm taking myself off the market. Frasier Crane has thumped his last melon.
You know, Frasier.
Ross, please. I know what you're going to say. I should climb back up on that horse. I'm too great a catch to give up now.
No, I think you should give up.
What? Well, I don't really want to give up. I was just saying that to get your sympathy.
Look, this happens sometimes. When you're in a really bad streak, you start to get desperate. Women can sense that. They can smell it.
Smell it?
Mm-hmm. And trust me, when a guy starts to get overeager, you know, like complimenting you too much or laughing too hard at all your jokes, you just want to turn and run.
I don't do that.
Oh, honey, wake up and smell, well, yourself. You just need to air it out a little bit. And in my experience, the minute you stop looking, the perfect person falls right in your lap.
Well, Roz, as much as I appreciate you comparing me to a dead squirrel in a heating duct, I think you're wrong. Comes as a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I never knew you were interested in getting your own show.
Well, it's the whole reason I got into radio. I mean, I had my own show in college, and when I started working at the station, I just sort of got stuck on the producing side.
What kind of show did you have in mind?
I thought I'd talk about stuff I know. You know, the singles life in Seattle. Dating, fashion, where to meet available men.
Well, if you're looking for an event that'll be crawling with attractive single men, this particular gala is just the
Anyway, Frasier, I hope you'll support me on this.
Well, I hate to lose you, but of course I'll support you.
Oh, thank you, Frasier. You're the best.
Well.
Look at me. I'm so busy feeling sorry for myself, I haven't even thanked you for all your help.
Oh, that's not necessary.
No, it is. Look how close you helped me get. It's because of you that I was second choice.
I can't argue with that. Come for a second. Listen, there's something I need to confess to you. You know, as much as I hoped that you'd get the job, there was a very small part of me, a very selfish part that hoped you wouldn't.
Oh, that's not bad. That's really kind of sweet.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear you feel that way because I happened to mention those feelings to BB.
BB? You told BB?
Just in passing.
Oh, great. She torpedoed me, didn't she?
Yes. She told Doug that I'd quit if you got the job.
I don't believe this.
Well, I'm glad to see you're as mad at her as I am.
I'm mad at you.
Oh, me?
How could you have done that?
Well, it was just an offhand remark. How was I to know how she'd react?
She's BB! If you had said you liked my eyes, they would have been on your desk tomorrow in a Tiffany box.
Roz, I'm so sorry. Just tell me how I can make it up to you. I promise I will.
You mean it?
Yes, anything. Just name it.
Fire BB.
Well, that won't help anything. Isn't there something else you'd like?
The only thing I wanted was that job, and she took it away. I am not just suggesting this for my sake. I'm suggesting it for yours. She is your representative. When she goes out into the world, lying and twisting your words and stabbing people in the back, it reflects badly on you.
You're right, Roz. How can I consider myself an ethical person when I have the Princess of Darkness conducting my business for me? Well, that's it. I'm gonna have to fire that conniving harpy.
I'm very proud of you.
I'm ashamed to think how long I've turned a blind eye on her unscrupulous behavior. And what for? 20% pay increase? 6 weeks paid vacation? An expense account? A travel allowance?
Frasier?
Well, not anymore.
All right, you compared dating to unemployment, claustrophobia, and bedwetting. Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Ask me if I'm free this weekend.
Well, obviously.
Roz, ask me. Come on. And let me remind you, it is a 3-day weekend.
Are you free this weekend?
No, I'm not. I have a date this evening. I have a date tomorrow night. Oh, and let me check my calendar for Sunday. Oh, yes, another date.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. If I didn't know better, I'd say someone was a little bit jealous. After this weekend, you may have to give up your dating crown.
I once had 3 dates on a single Saturday and still had time to defrost my refrigerator and rotate my tires.
I wonder you could rotate anything after that. All right, I concede.
All right, good. Will you help me with something?
Sure.
Okay, do you think it's weird to send a wedding present to someone you haven't seen or spoken to in 18 years?
Well, it's a bit unusual, but it's sweet nonetheless.
Okay, what if the wedding gift happens to be a sterling silver picture frame, and inside that there happens to be a glamour photo of me?
Roz, would this have something to do with an old high school chum you ran into yesterday during your holiday from hygiene?
I know, it all sounds so silly to you, but you don't understand, Frasier. I grew up in a tiny town, and I still care what those people think of me. And John Coughlin will go back there and totally trash me.
Come on, you're a beautiful, intelligent woman. Do you really care what impression the people in your past have about you?
I guess not.
Hello? Norm Peterson, you old horse thief. Thanks for calling back so soon. Yeah, well, I guess who's got 3 dates this weekend?
On line 4, we have Ted, who is feeling a little disconnected.
Go ahead, Ted. Well, I hope Ted appreciates irony.
On line 2, we have Bill. He's going through a very difficult transition.
Hello, Bill.
Hello? Is someone there?
Well, I see we're pretty much through our transition, aren't we, Bill?
This is Dorothy.
Oh, Bill's on line 1.
Yes, well, let's just stay with Dorothy for the time being. How can I help you?
You can get me Roz. I'm her manicurist, and she called for an appointment.
I'll call you back later, Dorothy.
Perhaps we better take a moment to regroup. I would like to apologize to everyone for the unusually high number of technical difficulties we've experienced today. And now we will go to these public service messages. Explain yourself.
I'm just a little off my game today.
A little?
Okay, a lot.
Ross, you come in here looking ghoulish even for Halloween, and you sleepwalk your way through my entire show.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frasier.
Sorry just doesn't cut it, Ross. What kind of explanation can there possibly be for this level of unprofessionalism?
I think I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
Well, I don't know for sure yet. I took one of those home tests, and it was sort of iffy, so I went to see my doctor, and he's going to call me with results later.
But, Roz, how?
I don't know how. No one is more careful than I am when it comes to birth control. But then again, even the best protection is only effective 99 out of 100 times. I can't beat those odds.
Yes, I suppose you've been dodging that bullet for a long time now. All right, what's going on? Is it that you don't know who the father is?
Of course I know.
Well, then why don't you tell me?
Because I haven't even told him yet.
Oh.
And I'm not sure I'm going to tell him. It's a little complicated.
Roz, look, I don't care who the father is, but the man has a right to know that he's going to have a child.
Frasier, this really isn't any of your business.
Yes, well, it's certainly his business. The father of your child is a teenager.
No, of course he is not a teenager anymore. He had a birthday 3 weeks ago. Look, we just went out for a couple of weeks, and then it was over. There were no hard feelings. It was a little embarrassing, though, him being 7 years younger than I am. Oh, put your eyebrows down. I've seen your driver's license, and you don't weigh no 170. Now you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to ruin his whole life.
He still has a right to know.
I know that. It's not going to be easy.
Yes.
When you were a junior in college, if a woman came to you and told you she was carrying your child, wouldn't you have been devastated?
In my case, I would have been mystified.
I don't even know where to start. Everything in my life is about to change. My body, my love life.
Yes, but it's also going to change in fantastic ways. I remember the first night I brought Frederick home from the hospital. You put this tiny thing into a tiny little bed, and you look around and you realize that the entire house has changed.
I know. I want that. But God, the responsibility.
Well, yes, yeah. But it's all worth it. You get to share your life with a remarkable little creature who only lives in the present, runs around naked without the slightest bit of shame, can entertain himself for hours just staring at a shiny object. Isn't that wonderful?
Isn't that bulldog?
Well, technically, yes. Roz, I'm going to tell you something I didn't find out until I became a father. You don't just love your children. You fall in love with them. It's that same rush, that same overwhelming desire to see them, to hold them, bore other people to tears with every detail about them.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have a baby. Someone is gonna call out for mom. It's gonna be me. I'm really scared. What if I can't do this by myself?
But Roz, you're not all by yourself. I'm here.
Oh, thank you, Frasier.
And I'll be available for you in whatever way you wish, from taking you out to dinner tonight to that moment in the delivery room where you say, welcome to the world, little Jimmy or little Sally. Dare I hope, little Frasier.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
And I guess I got a little carried away.
No, I mean, I'm gonna hurl.
Oh, dear God. Come on, Roz, it's just an hour out of your life. Besides, I think you're gonna make an adorable Mrs. Claus.
Why? Because now I look so much like her because I've gotten so fat?
Hello? What? Yes, Mrs. Doyle. Yes, she is. Just a moment. It's your mom. They forwarded her from the office.
Hello, Mom? Yes, I got your message. Yep, I'm picking you up at the airport, 10 a.m. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you too. Bye.
Oh, wait. Let me say Merry Christmas.
Hang on, Mom.
Mrs. Doyle, yes, Frasier again. Hi, happy holidays. Listen, just a word to the wise. Roz has put on quite a few pregnancy pounds of late, and she's really sensitive about it. So, I would just say be careful what you say to her, all right? All right. Bye-bye. Yes, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Frasier, I think I'm gonna meet you over there. I still have a couple of gifts to get.
Oh, God. Still have all of mine to get. No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to find anything that seems quite right this year.
Oh, it's really sweet how you're trying so hard to make all your gifts special. I'm sorry I've been so cranky. I'm just nervous about my mom coming.
I know.
I'm sort of dreading the big conversation where I finally tell her I'm pregnant.
I mean, you haven't told her yet?
No.
Oh.
It's just not the type of thing you blurt out over the phone. Well, I'll let you get that. I'll see you over there.
Right. Hello? Yes, I had a feeling you might call back. Oh, Rob, there you are. I was beginning to worry about you.
Well, you should have. I'm on the verge of a complete breakdown. Shopping was a disaster. When I went to slip into this darling little costume, my pants split.
Oh.
On top of all that, I can't stop thinking about my mom. How am I gonna tell her?
Well, Ross, if you'd like, I can tell her for you.
Are you kidding? She's gonna be mad enough that I waited 3 months to tell her. The only thing worse would be to hear it from someone else.
Well, it's entirely possible she already knows.
No way. The only person who knows she's spoken to is you. Oh, my God. Frasier.
Okay. Oh, who's first?
What is wrong with you? I'm gonna kill you.
You're gonna kill Santa?
No, little girl. Mrs. Claus just wants to kiss me.
Yeah, I'll kiss you. Come here, I'll kiss you good. Here, run along. Are you insane?
Ross, you tell your mother everything. How was I supposed to know?
Hi, Santa. I want a pony for Christmas.
You got it. Now beat it.
Can't we talk about this later?
No, we can't.
Hi, Santa.
Oh, my God, what are you, 20? Get out of here.
Roz, will you just try to stay calm?
No, I will not stay calm because I am not calm. I am completely freaked. I am pregnant, and you told my crazy mother, and my Christmas is ruined, and I'm too fat to even be Mrs. Santa, and I hate this holiday.
Roz, this is Paula Garrett, Rick's mom. We just found out about the baby, and well, we think it's important that we meet you. We're leaving to see Rick in Paris day after tomorrow, so any time before then would be fine. I'm running out now. Maybe I'll try you later.
Oh, my God.
No, Roz, just calm down.
What do they want?
Well, maybe they just want to meet you. They are the grandparents of your child.
Look, I worked all this out with Rick. Yes. He's 20 years old. He's still in college, and it's best for everybody if I raise this baby by myself.
I know that, but...
Now I'm supposed to put up with in-laws and not even have a husband? That's like posing nude for your art teacher and still flunking the course. Shut up. I needed the credits.
Roz, listen, all they want is a short meeting.
Yeah, well, that's what they say now. What if they want another one after that? What if they won't leave me alone? What if they don't think I'm a fit mother?
So what if they turn out to be nice, supportive people that you're glad to have in your life?
I just don't want to do this, Frasier. It's not comfortable.
Oh, Roz. You know what? I could go with you, if you like. I mean, oh, better yet, we could have them here tomorrow night. You know, Niles and I have the dog show around 8 o'clock. They could come before that.
I don't know.
I'll bet that's Mrs. Garrett.
I'm not here.
Hello? Yes, she is. Yes, she did get your message. No, I'm afraid she won't be able to meet you. Yes, I understand that you're upset. I'm terribly sorry. Goodbye.
Thank you, Frasier. Thank you.
That was Marco. Now we're calling Mrs. Garrett.
Why am I doing this? How did I let you talk me into this?
It will mean a lot to them. Besides, it's a chance to learn about your baby's lineage. A lot of things are inherited, you know, like intelligence, artistic ability.
Oh, God, that's them. I gotta check my makeup.
Roz, there's no need to panic. You know, this should be fun. It's like a little preview of who your child might be.
Hi there, Steve Garrett. My wife's just, honey.
Oh, it's nice seeing you, too. Oh, what a coincidence. Your neighbor goes to my hair salon. Hi, I'm Paula.
Frasier Crane, won't you please come in? Roz will be out in a second. She just went to powder herself. Roz, this is Steve and Paula Garrett.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, that's all right, Roz. We don't blame you for being shocked.
I mean, we're used to it. You should see the looks we get.
You were a little taken aback yourself, weren't you, Dr. Crane?
Oh, certainly not.
Oh, come on. It's all right. Everyone comments on it.
Well, all right. I must admit, when I opened the door, I
Couldn't believe we were old enough to have a 20-year-old son.
No, Roz, in spite of a rather shaky beginning, I think this evening's turned out rather well.
Oh, yeah. And you were absolutely right, Frasier. Now I can see some of the qualities my baby can have. A great sense of humor and a sweet disposition, a nose like an anteater.
Frankly, Roz, I think you're making a big deal out of nothing. Because I remember Rick had a perfectly fine nose, and so do you. I'm sure your baby's gonna have one, too.
Maybe you're right. If Rick can beat those genes, my baby has a chance. Well, where is he? I don't see him.
There, in the middle.
Oh. He looks so different.
Oh, right. That was before his hockey accident. The nose job changed his whole face.
Well, not that the doctor didn't do a good job, but that's the Ricky you'll see in the baby.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome. And bye again.
Take care now.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Oh, my God!
Oh, come on, Roz.
No,
it can't be that bad. Let me see,
I'll
please.
never hear the end of it.
Please.
Where is the end of it?
Frasier,
What now, Roz?
come here.
But can't you see I'm busy?
My water just broke.
Well, maybe you sat in something.
Oh, my God, what's all over
got to get me to a hospital.
Yes, I'm sorry, of course. Oh, Vicky, if you'll excuse us, my friend Ross just went into labor.
Oh, how exciting. Good luck. Yeah, thanks.
Wait, just 1 second. Vicky, I know this may not be the most appropriate moment, but I was wondering if perhaps you'd like to have dinner with me sometime.
That's very sweet of you, Frasier, but I'm not really interested.
Oh, well, thank you for your honesty. My God! What is wrong with me? Why can't I find a single woman who's interested in me?
Those are two different questions, really, so we should just sit down and talk them both over. Oh, wait, I can't. Because I'm in labor!
Roz, congratulations again. I'm so proud of you. Your little girl is just perfect.
She is, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. My God, look at your face.
Oh, yeah, I must look real lovely.
Yes, that's exactly how you look, lovely. I don't think I've ever seen a face more purely happy than right now. Oh, little Alice. Oh, I wish you could wake up right now. See how beautiful your mother looks. Oh. Then again, you need your rest. You did great, honey. Sleep well. Oh, well, hello.
Hi.
This may seem like an odd time to ask you this, but I was convinced that we sort of made some eye contact in the waiting room, and, well, I was wondering if I could get your number.
What about your...
Oh, no, forget about her. She's asleep.
What kind of monster are you?
You see, earlier today, I helped some people. I returned a man's wallet, and I aided a woman at the airport. And in return, I was accused of being a thief, and my favorite jacket was ruined. I was so disappointed by the events of the day that on my way to work here tonight, I almost passed an elderly man with a flat tire without stopping to help him.
What the hell are you doing?
I asked myself. How would I feel if I were in this man's position and no one stopped to help me? Well, I did pull over, I helped the man, and frankly, it felt great. So without sounding preachy, I would like to advise you all to do a good deed once in a while, if not for the sake of others, but then, well, for your own sake. Thank you. Now, let's go to station ID. Roz, do you mind?
What is your problem? I'm getting ready for bed. Alice gets me up at the crack of dawn. If I get all this taken care of, I get an extra half-hour sleep.
But at least you spared me the spectacle of flossing.
Thanks for reminding me I had corn.
And we're back. It seems that we've got time for one more call. Don't bother, Roz. I'll get it. No, Roz, your mom's about the same age as my dad, isn't she?
Yeah, guess.
Does she date much?
Since my father left, practically never. No, hang on.
No, hear me out, Roz. Now, Dad hasn't dated anybody since he and Sherry broke up. I'm starting to worry that he's lost his nerve. Date with your mom could be a tremendous favor to him.
I don't know.
Well, come on, I'll tell you what. I know it's awkward, but there's a way to minimize that. Niles and I are having dinner with him tonight. We'll take him to McGinty's. He'll feel comfortable. You and your mom can just happen by. We'll see what transpires, you know? They'll never even know it's a fix-up.
Oh, what the hell? I'll give it a shot, I guess.
Okay.
How does 5 sound?
5. Your mother's ready for dinner at 5?
I keep her on Wisconsin time. That way she's in bed by 8.
Lord.
We're back.
Okay. Oh, Roz, that is the best promo of all.
Oh, hi. Oh, how was your evening?
Oh, the jazz was first rate. But I'm afraid I talked Martin's ear off.
Oh, you're crazy. Your mother tells wonderful stories, Roz. I could have listened to her all night.
You are either too kind or a little tipsy. But thank you. Come on, Lammy.
Okay, let me get my coat.
I really had a lovely time.
Well, I can't remember when I had a better time. We're gonna have to do this again.
Bye, Frasier.
Good night, Joanna. Lammy. So, tell me all about it.
Well, being a gentleman, I don't want to go into details, so suffice it to say, it stunk.
What? Roz, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I mean, I'm not going to say that my mother wasn't hurt, but she did start to smile a little bit about it on the way to the airport.
You know, I've been sitting here trying to figure out why I was so eager to play matchmaker for Dad.
Oh, well, you're not alone. I mean, I was excited once I thought it was going well.
Well, I suspect I wasn't doing it so much for him as I was doing it for me. Yeah, I see him here all the time, all alone. I wonder if maybe that's not going to be me someday.
Oh, my God. I think the same thing sometimes when I see these older ladies in my building. They all want to babysit Alice, just for the company. I mean, she's a cute baby, but she ain't no Dorothy Parker.
Oh, well, you know, we're both going to be fine. I was just thinking, if we wanted to play it safe, we could make one of those pacts.
Oh, you mean like in 40 years, if neither one of us finds anyone?
Yeah, exactly. We'll marry each other.
I was going to say kill each other. What are you going to do?
Well, I guess I could stay on the couch.
What?
Oh, come on, Roz, I got no choice. The whole island is booked.
Oh, this sure is going to cramp my style. I mean, it's not like college when everybody just... Never mind.
You know, Roz, we're two attractive people. We're at a conference that turns into a bacchanal every year. Odds are neither of us will need this room tonight.
You're right. What's the problem?
I believe there's a cocktail party awaiting us.
Let's go down together. We'll be like jackals. They hunt in pairs.
I like your self-assurance. There's no greater aphrodisiac than confidence.
Shall we?
Let the games begin.
Be Ted, 88 to 90. No, Derek, 89 to 92.
Being a gentleman, Roz, I won't point out the slight overlap there.
It's not an overlap, it's a transition. You know, like in April, when you start wearing your spring clothes even though you're still wearing your winter stuff?
Yeah, well, we're talking April of '90. I doubt if you were wearing much of anything at all.
Okay, wise guy. What was your longest relationship?
Oh, that's easy. Lilith. Although...
What?
Well, if we're not talking romantic relationship, well, then, my longest relationship with a woman would be you. 7 years.
Loser. 7 years.
Gosh.
My God, it has been that long.
It's worth toasting.
Absolutely. So, Frasier, what's with the beard?
You hate it?
No, actually, I like it. It's like you're Frasier, but you're not Frasier. What made you do it?
Oh, I don't know, you know, just wanted to change things a little or something. I don't know, be spontaneous.
Oh, my God. I almost did something like that this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, Oh, hell, I'll show you. Ooh, nice silk pajamas. I made a little purchase on my way up here.
Did you? Well, I am just dying with anticipation. What is it?
You promise you won't laugh?
I promise.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right out. I just wanted to see for once in my life what it'd be like to be a blonde. I thought I'd wear it down to the bar one night. It's pretty pathetic, huh?
On the contrary, Roz, it's quite becoming. It's like you're Roz, but not Roz.
Hello, stranger. You here for the conference?
Yes, I am.
Is this seat taken?
It's been waiting for you all its life. Champagne?
Well, I'm not sure I should. I already had one glass and it went straight to my head. I feel like maybe I should lie down.
You could use my room.
Are you sure you're a gentleman?
Well, I do prefer blondes.
God, how many times have I had that conversation?
What would life be without the occasional surrender to impulse?
It's true. It does make you feel alive.
Doing things you know you shouldn't do.
With people you shouldn't be with.
Right.
Right.
You know, suddenly, this couch seems a little small for me.
Well, the bed seems pretty big.
It's a big bed.
It is.
Roz.
Frasier, I thought you were the pizza guy.
I thought we were writing promos tonight. You forgot, didn't you?
No. Yes. I'm sorry.
Pizza. We're gonna have pizza. Frasier. Hello. What are you doing here?
Oh, just, wearing clothes.
Oh, right.
Frasier brought over some work from the office.
Ah. I'll just go get dressed.
I've gone blind. And 10 seconds too late. So, since when have you and Dr. Tewksbury been seeing each other?
Well, the other day at Nervosa, we really hit it off after you left, and he asked me to dinner, and we've been out every night since.
Really? Well, I must say I'm a bit surprised.
Why? He's smart, very insightful, and he's such a great listener.
Yes, well, I'm happy for you, Roz. It's just a little difficult imagining the two of you together.
You don't think I can appreciate a sophisticated man? You know, it's not just about sex for me, Frasier.
Do you have a stepladder? My pants are stuck in the ceiling fan.
Something's been troubling me ever since I saw Dr. Tewksbury in your robe, and at first I thought it was about the toppling of a hero. But I've since discovered that it's really about you.
Let me guess. I'm not good enough for your precious mentor.
No, that's not it, Roz. When you were describing what attracted you to Dr. Tewksbury, I couldn't help thinking that that very well could have been me.
So?
So, Roz, I've known you for what, 8 years now? And in all that time, I've seen you date hundreds of men.
Careful.
Oh, or dozens of men. Yet you never showed any interest in me. Well, except for that one drunken flirtation at the station retreat. Well, anyway, I just assumed that it's because I wasn't your type. Then I see you drawn to someone who's similar to me.
You're jealous?
Well, no, not jealous, not exactly. It's more along the lines of, why everybody else and not me?
Frasier, did you ever stop to think there may be something special about not being picked?
Roz, that didn't work when I was cut from Pee Wee football. It's not going to work now.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. When we first started working together, I had a little crush on you.
Really?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you were handsome and sophisticated, and you had your French suits and your Italian shoes.
Well, actually, it was vice versa, but go on, go on.
But you were coming off this divorce, and you were my boss, and the whole thing was just too weird, so I never acted on it.
And you were right. You were. But anyway, it's nice to know how you felt. Thanks.
Sure.
So, just for the record, now, you did have the hots for it.
Yes. Yes.
Because you're not just saying that.
No.
All right, all right.
No, but can you imagine the two of us together?
Oh, gosh, no. That's a strange idea.
Really strange.
Gosh, it's pretty hard to picture, isn't it? Of course, I mean, it wouldn't be, your problem. It'd be all me, trust me. All me. I mean, you're a perfectly wonderful person.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just saying how great you are.
No, you're giving me the it's not you, it's me speech. If anyone should be giving that speech, it's me, not you.
Well, whatever you have to tell yourself, Ross.
All right, get out.
Sounds to me like somebody still has a soft spot for the old boss man.
Ow!
Welcome back to the Frasier Crane Show. We are broadcasting today from KQZY in beautiful Spokane. Let's go to the phones. Hello, caller. I'm listening.
Hi, Dr. Crane. My name is Berta. And, I'm afraid of the dark.
What is it about the dark that frightens you?
I don't really know.
I see. All right. Well, let's explore. Often a fear of darkness is a fear of the unknown. It is in darkness when our imaginations give shape to our deepest anxieties. What image comes to mind for you?
Nothing, actually.
Nothing?
Yeah, when everything disappears, there's nothing. Just emptiness.
I see. And what is it about the emptiness that frightens you?
It's lonely, for one thing.
Have you always felt this way?
For a while, I didn't.
What was different then?
I had somebody. A guy I really liked. And then we broke up. God, Frasier. I miss him so much. I don't know how I fell in love again. I mean, I swore I wouldn't. I knew better. I should have known better. And then, sure enough, 6 months in, he tells me there's no fireworks. I mean, what am I supposed to say?
I'm so sorry. But listen to me. You can't blame yourself for letting someone into your heart. Love is always a risk, but you have to take it. The pain you're feeling now will pass in time, and you'll find yourself ready to take that risk again. Until then, take comfort in your friends. They want to help you. They love you.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, Spokane, let's hear what you have to say.
And when I think about this trip to Wisconsin, I just dread going without Roger. My family thinks I'm a total loser as it is, and I'm just gonna prove them right. Roz is a failure at love. Roz can't find a man.
They don't really say that, do they?
Oh, you haven't met my perfect sister, Denise. I mean, I love her and everything, but she's a total bitch.
Hey, I could go with you.
What?
Sure, for moral support.
Oh, Frasier, is that how you want to spend your vacation?
I don't know. Just might be the perfect time for me to see a giant duck and a lot of cheese.
Thank you, Frasier.
You want to watch some TV? Maybe we can find a good movie?
Yeah. You know, ever since this whole Roger thing happened, you really come through for me. It means a lot. Why can't more men be like you? I mean, you are exactly what women are looking for.
Yeah. Women I date don't seem to know that.
Some women don't know what's good for them.
Terrific. I'm the broccoli of dating. Morning.
Morning!
I love Roz, and I intend to prove it to her. That's why I've come.
Oh, my God. What's going on?
Roz.
Oh, Roger. Can Craig fix you a drink?
Roger?
Yeah, sweetheart. Hi. I'd love that drink.
Well, well, well. Looks like you've really made an impression on Roger here, Roz. How did you two meet again?
Oh, gosh, well, it's the cutest story. Here, come on, honey, sit down. Actually, it all started when Alice used to wave at me when I was driving my trash-collecting truck.
Well, I guess Alice is sure going to be happy to see you again.
well, you know, it's funny, as well as Alice and I get along, she always mistakes me for Roz's boss. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. That was the best half hour I have ever spent with my family. Thank you. But what are you doing here?
Just had to make sure we were okay.
I told you we were okay.
Yeah, I know, and then you ran away.
I know. I should have stayed and talked to you. It's just... Usually when I'm freaked out, I turn to you, and this time I just didn't feel like I could.
I'm so sorry.
For what?
For that. For that evening. That you were vulnerable, and I feel like I took advantage of you.
Oh, Frasier, I'm a grown-up, and I make my own decisions. I was just worried that... Well, over the years, we've almost gone to bed a couple of times, and we haven't because we were afraid it would damage our friendship.
Now we've done it.
Right. I was just worried that things have changed between us.
That's what I came here to ask you.
I remember the last time I sat here, just like this. My old high school boyfriend sat right where you are, and he told me he'd been accepted into college in Boston. And I just stared at his shoelaces. I was afraid I'd cry if I looked anywhere else, you know? Anyway, we promised that we would always be friends. And it was just the saddest thing in the world because I knew it wasn't true.
And this time?
We will always be friends, Frasier. Nothing's gonna ever change that.
I don't think I'll ever grow accustomed to seeing somebody else in your booth, and certainly no one else can ever take your place in our hearts. And while we welcome new friends, we are sad to say goodbye to old ones. Good luck, Ross.
Yeah. Speech. Come on, Ross. Speech.
Thanks, you guys. I just love you all for doing this for me. We really are like a family, aren't we? You know, this job at KPXY is a really great opportunity. But it'll never be like this. Which is why I'm changing my mind. I can't leave KACL. I'm staying.
Really?
I really, really, really think you should stop seeing Julia.
Look, I know you two have your difficulties.
No, it's not that. She's all wrong for you.
I think I see what's going on here. You and I have a close relationship. A new woman comes to the radio station. She and I form a close relationship, and you feel threatened.
No, she's evil. It's not your fault. You can't see it because she puts on an act around you.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she's putting on an act for everybody else, and that maybe I see her as she really is?
She's got you totally brainwashed.
Roz, you have no right to come over here and run her down to me. It's really none of your business.
This is my business.
And why?
Because we're friends. I can't believe you're turning on me like this. I gave up a job that was 10 times better to stay on your show.
Yes, and frankly, I don't understand that. Why exactly did you turn down that job?
Out of loyalty to you.
Loyalty to me? Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't just fear? Are you sure you're not just using me as an excuse not to grow and move on?
Who wants restaurant cake?
You're gonna have to choose, Frasier.
You will not put me in this position, Roz. We will discuss it later.
No! Tell me. It's her or me. Tell me now, or I swear to God, I will walk out of here and I will not come back.
Thank you, Julia. I think I will have some cake.
Hey, Frasier.
Hi, Roz.
Can I come in?
Yes. Is everything okay?
Look, I know how crazy I've been acting lately. And here last night and then today at the radio station. I mean, I don't even understand it myself, but then I took this long walk and I think I finally figured it out. I just feel so stupid.
No, Roz. Not stupid. Human. And all too vulnerable. You've realized that you're in love with me.
No, that's not it.
Come on.
I can see why you would think that based on how I've been acting, but that's not it.
Okay. Just to be clear, you haven't been pining over me since we slept together?
God, no. Weren't you there?
Hold that thought. I've got to get in the kitchen and move something back to the front burner. Julia.
Oh, let me guess. Roz is staying for dinner.
No. Just us. Listen, I'd like to apologize for being skittish earlier. I just chalk it up to nerves. All right. I mean, after all, this is a big night for us. We've never done this before.
I have.
Well, as have I. What I meant was
No, I know what you meant.
So.
You're forgiven.
Thank you. Where were we? Oh, yes. I believe we were about to sample some sauce.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, God. Look, I'll just go get rid of Roz.
You know, Roz, we've got so much to talk about. What do you say we pick this up again tomorrow over a cup of coffee?
Okay. Thank God. You have quite the ego on you. I mean, we slept together like 2 years ago. What do you think? You're some kind of slow-acting, time-release love bomb?
I don't remember you having any complaints when we were in bed. I seem to recall hearing the term stallion-like.
I never said that.
Well, one of us did.
Okay, this is just too weird.
Julia.
No, this is obviously a bad night for you.
Look, Roz was just leaving.
Well, I'll send the elevator back up for her.
Oh, Julia. Oh.
Frasier, I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's my fault. I never should have let you in.
Well, I guess I've given Julia another reason to hate me.
Well, she doesn't hate you, Roz.
Oh, well, she doesn't like me. And when the girlfriend doesn't like the friend, guess who gets the boot?
Well, that's not always true.
Just went through this with my dad. I was always really close to him, even after my parents split up. And 6 months ago, he married this woman I don't get along with, and it's like I don't exist.
I'm sorry.
That's what I finally realized tonight. I guess I saw Julia getting her hooks into you, and I freaked.
Roz, the day a woman tells me that I can't be friends with you is the day I know I picked the wrong woman.
Thanks, Frasier.
Say, Julia has a dangerously hot meal cooking in the kitchen. Why don't you stay?
Oh, that sounds great. But wait. She went to all this trouble to make this dinner for you. If she finds out I'm the one who ate it, it'll kill her.
You can't tell her, Roz.
Oh, come on, please. Thank you. Bye.
You heard something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Roz, are you all right?
Of course not. She's ashen with terror. Spit it out, Roz. Who's the jackbooted tyrant whose fanny I'll be kissing till God knows when?
Me.
Joyful news, Your Majesty.
You! Roz, congratulations. Aren't you excited?
I don't know. It just hasn't sunk in yet.
Well, it's understandable. I remember when I heard that my advice would be heard by millions of people.
It's just sunk in. I'm the boss. Who wants to go have champagne?
Oh, gosh, Roz, I'd love to, but I have to go to a doctor's appointment. Can you come to my place for dinner tonight?
Sure.
Oh, gosh, I'm so happy for you.
I'm just so excited.
Mwah.
Well, was that worth waiting for?
He asked your question, Ross.
I've got a 7:30 meeting, and then I've got to fire someone. Who? Whoever scheduled the 7:30 meeting.
We should go too, honey.
Well, if you really must go, all right, but, I'll tell you what, don't go without taking some of these eclairs with you. I'm on TV next week. The only thing worse than them going to waste would be seeing them go to my waste. What?
Just hit me. You're really leaving. What will I ever do without you? You're the sweetest, most wonderful.
It's okay, Roz. He's not going till next week.
Let her talk, Dad.
You've always been just like a brother to me. Which is weird, I know, because we slept together. But
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Quite stylish. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Well, maybe, but I got you pegged.